Hey guys, this is sort of a interesting video that I'm going to do today. I am changing my YouTube channel to a drawing channel, which should be interesting, but I thought that throughout my videos I'm going to be using different art supplies, and so you guys need to know what those are, and so I thought that today I would show you what they are. Sorry if you hear some weird sound effects in the background. This is a very creaky desk that I'm on right now and a very creaky chair, and my family is around, so you know there's gonna be some noises. So one of the first things I have is I have some nice markers. I mean, they aren't like the best markers. Oh gosh, this is so out of focus. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Okay. So I have these really, well, they aren't extremely nice markers, but they are pretty good. Whoopsies. I got these, what did I get these for? Oh, I got these because of a thing that I did. What did I say? It came with something, I'm pretty sure. But I have some pretty good, I mean, they aren't terrible, and they're pretty good for like, drawing thin lines and stuff. It's hard to do this with the camera right in front of you. And I have good assortment of colors, but I am expecting some way nicer markers to come. January 17th, they are Touch 5 markers, which I did some thorough research on them just to make sure that I didn't waste my money. They are almost as good as, they're about as good as Copic markers, and they're way less expensive. I'm probably gonna do a product review when those arrive, just like I can show you guys how fabulous they are. I mean, they're really dang cool. So I'll show you guys those when they come. I also have some other markers, which are bigger. I mean, these are very, I'm not a professional, so I don't really have professional tools, but I have these markers. Strangely enough, I don't have the normal shade of green. I need to find one. But I have all of these, which is very nice. They work pretty well, but I'm really, really excited for the Touch 5 markers that are gonna come. I have these watercolor sets, these paints. They're really good. I've used them a few times before, but I haven't really a whole ton. I mean, you can see they're like hardly used at all, but they're really nice actually. I really like them. Some of them I don't even think are opened. Is this one open? Oh yeah, it's open. You can tell because there's a dot of paint on that. But I really like these actually because they're the ones that like squish out, which I think are cool. But I've used them before. They're really nice. You don't have to use a whole bunch of work with them, and I got these at least like 2 years ago, so they're still good quality. I would totally recommend them. They are let's see, they are MBGIWAP Artists Watercolor Set. Notice color is spelled with a U. There's 12. They come in various shades, and they're really cool. I really like them. They're great. Oops. Some questions that you guys have been asking me is whether or not I'm gonna keep the old videos that I had on my channel. Yeah, I'll keep those on there, maybe for a short period of time. I'm not sure. I may delete some because they're very cringy, but yeah, I'll keep those. And yeah, I'll probably do videos of other kinds, not just art, but for the most part, that's what this is gonna be. Now I have a normal, like the school kind, like the kind that you get for school watercolors. I haven't used these the whole time. I haven't used most of these. This brush isn't amazing, but I have some other brushes, you know. Okay, well, there's black, brown, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Your basic colors. These are very nice. I actually like these a lot, just because they, I don't know, I just like it. Now this, I have a thing with colored pencils. I just buy colored pencils. Like, if I see colored pencils in a store like Michael's, I'm just like, I need these pencils. These colored pencils. I don't know, I just have a thing about them. So I have these are your normal Crayola. They're 24 of them, which is much better than like normal. So they have a bunch of different colors. I'm not going to take them all the way out because that'll take forever to put back in. But they have some really cool colors that I like. I use these quite a bit. Crayola is like your normal kind of set, but I still think that they're pretty good for drawing if you're not wanting it to be like super good. It depends on what you're doing. So I also got these. They are Prang. There are 50 of them. There's a lot. And they have some pretty good colors actually. I really like them. Again, I'm not going to tuck these all the way out because that'll take forever to put back in. But they have some pretty good colors. Like this is the skin color, you know. I mean, sorry, peach, goodness. There's some really cool green. I like this blue one specifically. They have some cool colors that I like a lot actually. Prang is also really good quality. You can tell because the wood isn't grainy and the colored lead, colored graphite is hard but very easy to color with. So Prang is actually very good quality. I would totally recommend them. They're pretty great. Oh, I have some oil pastels. You can actually get a good set of oil pastels for pretty cheap. I'm not amazing with oil pastels. I've yet to use these at all, just because I have no idea how to use them. Oh shoot, I'm missing one. Oh, I hope I'm not missing one. That would be a disappointment. Oh dang, I might be missing one. Well, that sucks. Nope, wait. See what happened there. So these are very good. I would recommend these because, I mean, they're just really good and I like them. I mean, I don't know what to look for in quality with oil pastels, but there's a lot of colors and I take that as a good thing. These are Pentel. These are Pentel, which I don't know if those are good quality. I'm just saying that they have a lot of colors. I don't. There's 50 of them. Yeah, they're oil pastels, not chalk pastels. Don't get those mixed up, trust me. And I don't know, I think they're good, probably. I wouldn't know. I should probably watch some videos on how to use oil pastels correctly. But I haven't got around to that a lot. Well, I mean, I have a little bit when I first got them, but I still really have no idea. Yeah. Oh, these are my other markers. There's a lot more of them. They come in a lot of different shades. There are a lot of them. I don't know how many there are. We've lost a few over the years, but they're pretty good just because they have a ton of colors, which in my opinion is a very good The package that they come in is sort of a hindrance a little bit, but I really don't have a bag to keep them in, and I figure it'll be much easier for videos if I just keep them where they are so I can see them at all times. But yeah, they are pretty good. These are Crayola. Again, Crayola isn't the best, but it definitely is one of the cheaper, really good quality kind of things that you'll get. Again, I'm waiting for those Touch 5 double pointed markers, professional, you know, those markers to come in. Just because they're so much easier and they look, and they're really cool, which I'm super excited for those to come. These are all my markers, my permanent markers, and my basically all my all my Sharpies. I particularly like thin Sharpies just because, I don't know, I just prefer them just because they're thinner and they have a better thing, I guess. This is a dry erase. I don't know why I have this, really. These are 3 Sharpies, and this is a really dang cool pen that I got, and it works amazing. I really, really like this. This is a Uniball Air pen. It's super nice. I really like it. I could probably do some ink drawings in a while, which I'm gonna have to practice that because, again, I'm not a professional. But we'll have to see how that goes. I have the same thing for permanent markers as I have for colored pencils. I just really want to buy them. These are gel pens, which artists don't use a whole ton, but in the videos that I've watched, they've used specifically white for making things look shiny, like putting white dots. Unfortunately, I don't have a white gel pen, but I do have blue, orange, a darker orange, purple, salmonish, pink, yellow, magenta, purplish, teal, and green. Those are not all the colors of the rainbow, but those are the things I have, so I've just collected all of these art supplies over the years. I haven't even I don't know, I haven't even been doing anything really with them. Oh, these are all my brushes. I really like these brushes. They are, what are these? These are that. I don't know what that is, but I really like them. They have some pretty dang cool tips. This is specifically my favorite, but these might not be the same. Oh, they are the same. What do you know? I don't think this one actually came with all of these. I think I just found it somewhere. They come from super big to extremely small. So I think they have a good variety, and in the small amount of times that I have used them, they work very well. Hit the camera. First lesson in YouTubing, never hit the camera. Because that just makes people motion sick. So, I also have these pencils, which are like, you know, the professional. Not these so much, but they're black and they're pencils, and so I put them in with them. But these are HB pencils, and they don't have an eraser, obviously. They're HB. And they're pretty great. I unfortunately don't have any of, I only have number 2 pencils, not number 3 or number 2 or number 1 or any of those, because they come in different shades. I'm gonna have to buy some different colored pencil, like different shades of pencils soon, but I've yet to do that. So I will try to get around to that just so that I can show you the difference, because a lot of people think they're all the same, but they aren't. I'm pretty sure I might get this wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 3s are darker and 1s are lighter. Maybe it's the opposite way. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I do. And I have this thing. This draws This is a compass, it draws circles, so gosh, blurry. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm so sorry if this becomes super blurry. This isn't the best camera. Come on, just focus. Focus, focus. Come on. Well, frick you. Okay. So, yeah, you've probably seen these. They are, they're compasses, they draw circles. Pretty easy to use. This is definitely a very cheap one. It's like plastic. This is a terrible pencil, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I have these scissors. They're small, but I just have them. And this is for drawing like turns and measuring things, obviously. I lost the point that went in here. I don't really know where that is, but I don't think I need it anyway. Okay, so I have the same things with erasers that I do with colored pencils and permanent markers. I really like these white, the high polymer, oh my gosh, English. But I also like pink erasers. They're both really good. I would keep them handy whenever you can. This is a story. This is one of those cheap pencil sharpeners you get at like the dollar store. But this is one of the best pencil sharpeners I've ever found. I'm not even kidding. It's really, really good. Actually, let me show you. I mean, I just stumbled upon it. In fact, I lost it for a while, and then I was like, oh dang, that's disappointing. But then I found it again, and it was really great. So this is a pretty dull pencil. So I'm gonna sharpen this and show you what it does. Just a second. I'll probably skip over this part, actually. So in that short amount of time, oh come on, it's blurry again. Focus. So in that time, it became a lot sharper, and that was a short amount of time. If I really wanted to sharpen it, it would be a lot shorter. But it is it's one of the best, cheap pencil sharpeners I've ever found. So I just like to hang on to that, just cause it's pretty cool that it works like that. I have this paint palette, this watercolor palette that I keep. Never waste paint. Leave out your palette and let it dry. Mine personally takes about 3 days, which is pretty impressive, but I really hate to waste paint. So I would really recommend, oh gosh, it's all over my fingers now. But if you have leftover paint, just let it dry and then use it again, just by getting it wet. This is a spray bottle. I use this for painting with watercolors because personally I like using a spray bottle more than just getting my brush wet. I find it cleaner, I guess. I just get all the colors wet that I need and then I just use them. It's really easy. And this is a super cheap one, you know, but that's what I prefer. So this, oh, more colored pencils. Yeah, I told you about my thing, colored pencils. These are also Crayola, and I think there's another one in here. There's Crayola and Imagine colored pencils, which aren't terrible, but I would prefer Crayola over them, just because they have sort of a cheaper wood, but you know. I think that's it with supplies. I'm gonna move on to notebooks. Oh gosh, this is 20 minutes. Yeah, well. I have this notebook, which is pretty good. I haven't used it. Oh, come on, blurriness. Well, I haven't used it a whole ton. In fact, all the stuff that I have used it for was pretty terrible. In fact, I started developing a comic in here. What do I call it? Pip and Jake. It's about a bear and a mouse. Look at that. Well, I like this just because it has these rivets, you know, it bends, and so you can flip it over, so it's like that. See, I think it's pretty cool because it's a more handheld thing. Look how terrible my drawing is. But it does become sort of annoying when you're trying to open it. It just like bends. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I have 2 of these. These are a pastel pad. Like, they have different colored paper. And they're like the thicker, more rough for pastels. But they work pretty good. At least I think they're pretty cool. I have this. This is another drawing notebook. It's more of like a sketching. I probably would use this for sketching before I do like a huge drawing. Like, I would just sketch out what I wanted to draw before I like actually drew it in with ink and stuff. Oh gosh, creepy desk. Okay, so this is a pastel thing, but this is a pastel paper pad, but I use it for watercolors just because it has a nice thick paper, you know, like it's like really good for that kind of thing. What else do I have? Oh, these are some books. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to advertise them, but I like them a lot personally compared to the other anime drawing books I've found, which aren't a whole lot, but these are definitely my favorite. These are by, oh gosh, I can adjust this just a second. Oh gosh. Well, this might not work. Well, these are by Mark Crilley, as you can see that. Mark Crilley. They're Mastering Manga book. Manga, sorry. Goodness. American. Okay, so these are how to draw like faces and stuff. And you can't see this very well because I have a terrible angle on this, but you know. I really like it just because it shows me how to draw hair easier than most would. Don't get manga mixed up with anime. Manga is the thing for assembling like comics, whereas manga is just anime. Like, it's just anime. Manga is creating comics specifically for manga, and anime is just this. There's some other stuff in here, not just like the average teenager manga anime person. There's also, I'm sure you saw, where is it? There's a lot of, like, they have different poses, which is very nice. They have Chiblis, how to draw Chiblis, which are, they're pretty adorable. They have also how to draw heavier people and like older people, you know, children, not just teenagers, which it's pretty useful. They have different eyes and different hairs, which is pretty good, which I like. There's also a second one, which is basically the same thing, again by Mark Crilley. I'll put the link somewhere. It shows you how to do other stuff. more on how to draw poses and like backgrounds. Like it shows you how to draw hair a lot more, which I like because I suck at drawing hair. And there's also a few like author stuff. Like this is the author, Mark Curley, him drawing himself, which is pretty cool. In the back, it's all about how to actually draw the comics, which I really like actually, because I sort of like the anime style, like, just because it's extremely cartoonish and yet it seems so lifelike. I don't know, it's just sort of a thing I like. So, oh gosh, wonderful drawing of mine. This is a drawing that I have drawn. It's another notebook. In fact, I have multiple notebooks, specifically of these two, just because I really, really like it. Oh gosh, the tickle's really crowded now. But, that was for a Halloween thing. Just sort of doodles. Oh, this! Do you recognize this? This was my sketching page before I started drawing that. This is mostly, I have two notebooks specifically for different things. This is more of a notebook for just random stuff, like practicing different styles and other stuff. But, this one's actually one I'm pretty proud of. It's pretty nice. It was very hard to draw this. But this is mostly the things that I use for like places or things which I'm not using, when I'm not drawing humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm drawing a human, then I use this specifically for manga. Like, oh gosh, those are my terrible ones. This is one I like. This is one that I'm okay with. This one's pretty good. This one I was experimenting with hair, and it didn't turn out so well, but, you know. These are all the Harry Potter characters which I made. There's Neville, there's Harry, there's Ron. Dang it, you can't see the girls. Well, there's also Ginny. I really like the Ginny one, just because she looks dang cool. And let me just say, movie Ginny isn't nearly as good as book Ginny, and that's Luna Lovegood and Hermione, you know. Ooh, I really like this one. This is a cat girl, which, yeah, sort of an interesting thing to draw, but I think I did it rather well. Oh, look, there's my kid. There's my siblings coming up the stairs. One of them's probably gonna open the door, inevitably. Anyway, my brother pointed out to me one time that why does she have cat ears, which are right here. You might not be able to see them. The angle of this camera is terrible, but and normal ears. Don't come in, I'm filming something. And I really like it just because I did the hair, okay, specifically the bangs, which you can't see. That sucks. But these are cat ears, and these are actual ears. And my brother asked me, why does she have both ears? And I'm like, well, I don't know, I just drew her like that. I like this page too, just because of the hair was so extensive on her. Just like, it was really crazy. Again, this angle. This is okay, but I didn't draw it nearly as well as this, which I can't seem to show you. I'm sorry, most of these are going to be sideways just because I draw at the top of pages instead of at the bottom. It's just a habit I have. But that's her. The hair was so extensive, but it looks amazing, so. This is another thing. I was experimenting with angles and different shapes of stuff, and so this is basically just a girl shooting something. This is a girl laying down to read. I actually really like this one. It's just because I got the proportions really good, and I'm always like really bad with the knees specifically, but I think I did it okay. This was a thing that I drew. We had to draw rain, and I was like, frick, I'm not gonna just draw rain. So I drew a girl in a raindrop upside down with an umbrella. Yeah. Also, you'll notice I suck at drawing legs just because I always want to draw straight lines and I don't understand how to draw knees. So these are just like straight lines. But you know how it is. Probably, maybe not. Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna have to reset this in a second. It's turning red, the time. Sorry the camera turned off, but I managed to keep everything in the same position. So this is another manga girl. Sorry, anime girl, I suck at terms, I'm not Japanese, you know how it is. But I have a bow and stuff. I don't know, I was very bored, so I just decided to doodle it. If you're coming in, be quiet because I'm filming something. Just come in. Close it. Because I'm filming stuff. It's professional work. Right, guys? This is my sister. She's cool. Dreamthorn, the blonde one, and some of the other videos I have done. You know. So, she's gonna be quiet and not talk at all while I finish filming this, correct? Agree to disagree. Okay. So I drew this, which was a thing. I don't know. I was bored. And that's basically the extent of this. This video is 31 minutes, and it's probably gonna be more by the time I edit it, but no harm. Probably. I don't know. Some of you may like watch half of this and just be like, why am I doing this? But it's a thing. It's a thing. But yeah, I got a desk, which is very nice. Now I'm just rambling. So bye! Adios, and again it's blurry. Well, end on a blur, that's for sure.